Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Running, running, no. Keep running.
Oh my God. So I've been sitting here thinking at least about 30 minutes. And the question is this the best One Piece chapter ever? Like, ever. Throughout the whole chapter, 1,044 chapters, is this the best chapter ever? And well, that depends on which kind of One Piece watcher you are. Do you like the fighting scenes? Do you like the fighting climax? Or do you like the world building? And just in this case, this chapter 1044 has best of both worlds. Essentially, I had to like really go back and keep watching this chapter about 4 or 5 times just to get better clarification. What is going on, Oda? So the biggest question in everybody's mind is Luffy really JOYBOY? Not really. That's like saying Ace is Sabo. Just because they had the same fruit doesn't mean they're the same people. I think people's mind are going crazy knowing the fact that Luffy is overpowering now, like he's some type of god, and that's not the case either. So just hold on one sec. Yes, the Gum Gum no Mi is not really the Gum Gum no Mi. Of course, Oda's been lying to us, but no, not really the Oda. It's really the government. The government for years has been hiding stuff from us and erasing stuff from the past. So of course, if the government say this what it is, but oh, naturally it's something else, of course you're gonna believe it. It's the government. Of course they're gonna kill you if you do say, oh well, that's not the case. Who survived that? And I know people's mind are going crazy to find out that after chapter 1044, we've been saying that, you know, it's Gum Gum no Mi really is something else for a whole 1,044 chapters plus 5+ years later, we get the real clarification of what Luffy's Devil Fruit really is. But don't worry, we're all in the same boat. I am going to make a new theory about JOYBOY in the next video, so stay tuned. And I'm doing it with at least like 80 to 90% accuracy. Trust. But before I start going on and on for hours about Luffy's New Year 5th, let's talk about the Garosei for one sec. They confirmed something that was huge. Now, if you missed it, let me tell you all about it. For 800 years, the mythical zone fruit has been dodging their grasp. That means the last person to awaken the mythical zone fruit was JOYBOY 800 years ago, or they could have been wiping people out who had the fruit for 800 years plus. I'm pretty sure there was multiple people to have this fruit after JOYBOY, but I don't think they made enough noise like Luffy and JOYBOY did. I'm pretty sure when Luffy got his first bounty of 30 million, I know the world government knew he had this devil fruit, but how many times has come when nobody could unleash the real deal potential of the Nika model fruit? For 800 years, there probably wasn't numerous people that had this fruit, but couldn't unleash the full potential. The elders underestimated Luffy's power, and that was their downfall. Knowing this man is the son of Dragon, knowing he's the grandson of God, knowing he has a middle initial D in his name, they really thought this puny pirate wouldn't be nobody, and the next person will be up to have the Gum Gum no Mi, and they'll be right there to slip it away. Plus, if you didn't catch it, the first time Kaido threw Luffy off Onigashima Skull Dome, the first time he did it, he told Luffy, "You're no JOYBOY." So most people have known about JOYBOY. It seems like the bigger upper ranking pirates, probably like Big Mom and Kaido, know about the past JOYBOY. So I'm pretty sure if Kaido know about the past person that had the the mythical zone fruit Nika model. Now, as the Garosei was explaining this fruit, they basically said that the zone fruit have a will that they own. So they pass on the personalities of the devil fruit on to this user. So in simple form, the devil fruit actually changed Luffy characteristics, his personality, and everything in whole. But please, hear me out with this one right here. It does not mean that the Nika model is a god itself. It means that JOYBOY 800 years ago was labeled as a god for what he did. I speculate 800 years ago, more than half of the devil fruits didn't have the same name. But during this time, the person that had the Nika model fruit which is JOYBOY, had the most influence. So I guess they would label him as a god, depending on what he did 800 years ago. Now, before I start talking about Luffy and Kaido when a big climactic fight, I want to talk about Hayuri. And at this very moment, Orochi's life is in Hayuri's hands. Now, if I was Hayuri, I would actually let him burn there for an hour and say, well, I mean, if you stay there and burn and survive for an hour, I'll let you go. And then an hour later, come back and say, oh, well, I changed my mind. You can die. And not to mention when Hayuri revealed who she really was, and she was right up under your nose, Orochi, that's gonna look so good in the anime. The Cozy clan always keep their promises, just like the Lannisters always pays their debts. Whoever thought about that when she read that, yeah, we're here. We're here. This Gear 5th JOYBOY form, what I'm gonna call it from now on out, is very theatrical. It's a combination of a lot of things in American literature. Well, you know, gimmicks of the American cartoons. You know, Bugs Bunny, Popeye the Sailor Man, Daffy Duck. All those are in dense, concentrated form of JOYBOY form. Actually, you can see that as Luffy takes Kaido and pulls him up, Kaido's eyes starts to pop out, correct? And then as Luffy holds Kaido, you can see Popeye the Sailor Man arms, like the muscle impact of Popeye the Sailor Man. Like, this is a Looney Tunes ability. Even as Luffy throws around Kaido, spinning him around, Kaido's eyes starts to pop out. Now we know Kaido is a very serious character. Only time when people's eyes pop out are from goofy characters or from fathers. And as Luffy is slinging him around, Luffy just start throbbing him on the ground, just bam, 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 bam. And where do we see this before? Hulk versus Loki, right? An American-made movie. And as the fight continues, Luffy is still having this goofy demeanor of himself. Like he's a part of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, or somebody else in the Looney Tunes. Plus, it seems like whatever Luffy touches in this JOYBOY mode, it becomes elastic. It gets elastic properties. Because when Luffy grabbed the ground and it became elastic when he pulled it out, like, and it bounced the blast barrel back to Kaido. Like, come on, man. Come on. This is the pinnacle of what Luffy can do in JOYBOY mode. Kaido is really understanding this person and understanding that, yes, I have to respect this kid because this kid came far. Just like Katakuri fight. How Katakuri was respecting Luffy's fighting capability. Respecting how the way he moved about this fight. Like, the people that Luffy fight tend to respect him in many ways just because the guy will not give up. Who ever thought that Kaido would tell Luffy, I'm sorry? Like, Kaido knew that Luffy, beginning of this arc, was underneath his feet, right? One hit KO when they first had their first interaction, correct? So now that he sees this guy, like, you came a long way within a short time, you give my respect. By far, this was the best chapter of Wano. By far, this is top 5 best chapter in all of One Piece. And on a side note, it's funny how Oda just debunked all these theories of Gear 5th. So everybody making these theory videos of Gear 5th just on the sideline looking like, Trust me, this form came out of completely left field. Nobody was speculating this form to be what it is now. Sincerely, I'm happy just to be watching this chapter, being part of the One Piece verse right now, being part of the One Piece community, because this chapter makes up for everything. I'm praying that Oda we get at least 5 to 8 more chapters of this fight. Most likely won't be that, but I do not want to see this in no time soon, Oda. But before I end this video, do you think the only reason why Luffy's in Gear 5th mode or JOYBOY mode is because he kind of close or in contact proximity of Zonisha, and that's the only way that he could awaken his form? Because I'm pretty sure that the last punch that Luffy was going to do on Kaido before the CP9 actually came across, that was Luffy's last attack. And what kind of powers do Zonisha have that will make Luffy turn to Gear 5th or awaken his Gear 5th ability? Since Zonisha is there, I'm pretty sure that she knew she had to be there at a specific time for Luffy can awaken his devil fruit. But that's all I really want to discuss about this chapter. Like I said, amazing chapter. Like the video, subscribe to my channel to get more of me and more One Piece content. Now I'm gonna leave a link at the right or left, wherever it is. Back a year ago, I had an opening fight of Luffy versus Usis. It was a year ago, so I did not know what Usis' abilities was, and I did not know about Gear 5th. So if you like it, just go ahead and watch it out. It's a nice little cinematic anime fight that I came up with. Trust and believe it, it'll be around here somewhere, but you might like it. And look out for my theory video. It might be coming tomorrow after that. But I got you guys. Like always, stay safe out there.